Hello, welcome to Mitch Maddox, and welcome back to part 2 of subtracting integers using visual models. So I'm going to show you how to do same sign integers again in different sign integers, but with two different problems. So it's going to be very similar to the last way we did the last video. So just make sure to pay attention again to the ordering of the numbers and watch out for the signs, okay? Be very particular and meticulous. I'm going to go as slow as I can, but just pay attention and you should be able to get it afterward. So my first question I have is that I'm going to be doing same sign integers, and I'm just subtracting 4 minus 3. And we all know what this is. But let's model it with these circles to help us out. So I am starting with a positive 4. So I need 4 of these red counters. So I'm going to put positive 4 of these. And I'm taking away negative 3. Or I'm taking away 3. Not negative 3. I'm taking away 3. And so all that means is I'm just going to cross out my circles. So if you notice, this is the same as the last one, but instead of starting with yellow circles, I'm starting with red circles. Because I start with my first number, which is a positive number. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to cross out the amount I see that it's asking me to do. I'm taking away 3 of these red circles. So I'm going to cross them out. And all I'm left with is 1 red circle, so that's a positive 1. So 4 minus 3 is 1. So that's how we do same sign integers for this example. Now let's do the trickier one, which is the different sign integers. And I'm having trouble myself with this, but I'm going to try to explain it as best as I can. So I'm starting with a negative 6 and I'm subtracting 3. So these are opposite signed integers. I'm starting with a negative number and I'm subtracting a positive 3. So again, we're only going to represent the first number with the amount of circles that it represents. And then the second number you're going to represent with 0 pairs. So again, that has to do with their additive inverse. So let me show you. So I'm going to take my yellow circles, I'm going to copy it, and I'm going to have 6 of them underneath. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I have 6. Now, I have to think, I am taking away 3 from this negative 6. So that means I am taking away 3 pairs of the positive numbers. So I'm going to represent that by doing these each 3 times. To represent that. So I'm going to since I'm starting with, this is a minus 3, and I know it's positive, I'm going to start with my red circles. So I'm going to copy and make 3. And then to represent the pairs being knocked out or canceled, I'm going to take 3 of these yellow circles and put them next to them. So all you need to do again is, instead of you're going to have to just count the circles that you see the most of. So if you notice with the last problem, because you were subtracting a negative, you had a positive and you were subtracting a negative, which was the last video, you had majority red circles. But now you have the majority of yellow circles. So this is just representing the subtraction of 3. So I'm just going to count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, because I have 1 down here, 7, 8, 9. So my answer for this problem is a negative 9, because remember, the yellow circles represent a negative number. So this is negative 9. So what you can also think of this as, if I have negative 6 and I'm subtracting a 3, you can essentially think of that almost like adding the yellow circles together. So that's how you do it with the visual model, and I hope this helped you out. Have a wonderful day.